Hey everybody, Jake here and welcome to the hobby. Vivid Voltage, our final Pokemon card set of 2020 has been fully revealed and boy am I hyped for this set. Not only does it include a Pikachu VMAX, but it also includes a Charizard. That's right, Charizard hunting just never seems to end, as it seems that they include Charizard in just about every set nowadays. But it also includes my personal favorite and highly anticipated, that is the Amazing Rare cards. The Amazing Rare cards are a brand new type of rarity in Pokemon, and I hope they do continue, as the Amazing Rares have some of the most gorgeous Pokemon card artwork that we have seen in a long time. And not only are these cards highly collectible and extremely difficult to pull from what I've seen, but they are also very playable in the trading card game, being very competitive and powerful in a lot of different decks. So it looks to me like Vivid Voltage might be one of the best Pokemon card set we've seen all year. So we'll definitely have to dig into this set and just see what the collectability of all the cards inside it are. Next up, we'll also check out the recent Pokemon card rotation. Pokemon cards rotate out of sets every single year, and as of this year, multiple sets are no longer playable in the standard format. This includes Ultra Prism, Forbidden Light, Celestial Storm, Dragon Majesty, and Lost Thunder. When a set rotates out, that's usually a good sign for collectors to start considering purchasing some of the products in the set long term. Pretty much what that means is that Pokemon has no incentive to print the set any longer, because the set is no longer playable inside of their standard format. And if a card is no longer playable, then what's the point of printing it? At this point, that's really when collectors take over and start purchasing the set. So we'll definitely have to dig into the 5 sets that are rotating out and just seeing which one would be the best to collect long term. And finally, in today's video, I wanted to share with you guys something really fun. This was an article from the New York Times from January 2001 covering Pokemon card as a fad and a complete crash. This completely encapsulated what people thought about Pokemon cards during the early 1999 to 2000s. The article is just great. It covers all kinds of different stuff, even including the prices on some of the cards during that time. One card in particular was first edition base set Charizard, which was going for around $375 at the peak and as low as $100. That's absolutely insane in today's world. Of course, hindsight 2020, we know that a first edition base set Charizard is worth a lot more than $100, but boy, I feel terrible for the person who sold that card off for $100 during that period of time. I'd also like to thank Express Pokemail for sponsoring today's video. Express Pokemail is a game store that sells all of the latest Pokemon card products. I personally purchased from them across multiple occasions, and I'm more than happy to have them sponsoring today's video. So what's all the amazing stuff that you can expect to see inside of Vivid Voltage? Well, first off, the set includes over 185 Pokemon cards, including 6 Pokemon VMAX, 11 Pokemon V, as well as 13 Pokemon Full Art V. So the set is chock full of amazing pulls. Not only that, but it also includes the 6 brand new Amazing Rare Pokemon cards that I am highly anticipating. These include Zacian, Zamazenta, Celebi, Rayquaza, Raikou, and Jirachi. 6 interesting choices. They're all highly popular Pokemons. The set is already released in Japan. If you didn't know, Japan always gets their set a couple of months before the English set comes out. And we already know what the prices on these Japanese cards are. Some of the cheaper ones are Zacian and Rayquaza, because they're not as competitive. Those are selling for around $20, but some of the more expensive Amazing Rare is Jirachi, and Jirachi is highly competitive and also really popular as a Pokemon. And Jirachi is selling for around $50. These are the Japanese versions, of course. The English version inside of Vivid Voltage usually will command a premium, because English is just more in demand than Japanese. And so I expect the prices for the English version to be a little bit more expensive. The Jirachi will probably land somewhere around $60 to $80 on the English side. if you can pull one, and that's really dependent on how rare of a pull it is. I imagine it's going to be a pretty difficult pull to pull any of the amazing rare, as they'll probably have it inside of the secret rare or hyper rare slot, and it could be a new rarity where they just have a new chance for you to pull this card. Not only does this set include all these amazing rares, but we also have to talk about Charizard, which is in this set as well. I already have a couple of people asking me if I think the Charizard inside of this set is going to be collectible, and in general I don't think so, because it's in the holo rare slot, so it's not going to be too difficult of a pull. Not only that, but Charizard is also inside of the starter deck for Vivid Voltage, so it's still going to have that Charizard value to it, but I think the card's going to land between $1 to $3. The artwork is really cool though. It's even got Leon inside of it, so I like how they're doing scenes with the trainers in a lot of the Sword and Shield Pokemon cards. Another big thing about Vivid Voltage is definitely going to be that Elite Trainer box. The Elite Trainer box for Vivid Voltage is absolutely gorgeous. It's got Pikachu Gigantamax on it. I don't know if we've seen a Elite Trainer box with Pikachu on it yet, but what an interesting time for them to release both Champion's Path Elite Trainer box with Charizard and Vivid Voltage Elite Trainer box with Pikachu. Both of these cards and both of the artwork on the Elite Trainer box are home run. I do know some people out there who are really into collecting Elite Trainer boxes, and ever since the price increase in Hidden Fates, I've been seeing upticks in a lot of other Elite Trainer boxes. So are you guys an Elite Trainer box collector? Let me know in the comments. I do think Elite Trainer boxes are starting to become better display pieces than modern booster box, that's for sure. And they're really cool. Once you have a nice collection of Elite Trainer box, you can really swap them around. So very cool set. Can't wait to see Vivid Voltage when it's fully out. If you are looking to purchase some Vivid Voltage, I highly recommend you check out Express Pokemail. People ask me all the time where I purchase my Pokemon cards from to get the absolute best deals, and I purchase from Express Pokemail on multiple different occasions. They offer some amazing deals on Pokemon card products, and they are currently offering pre-orders on all Vivid Voltage products, including the booster box, the build and battle box, as well as the gorgeous looking Elite Trainer box. So if you are looking to purchase some Vivid Voltage products, I highly recommend you check them out. I have a link to their store down in the description. Next up, we definitely have to talk about the recent Pokemon card set rotation. When Pokemon has a set rotation once a year, that is a great time to look at some of the sets that have rotated out, as it is a convincing reason why Pokemon would no longer reprint these sets. So the 5 Pokemon card sets that are out of rotation as of last week are Ultra Prism, Forbidden Lights, Celestial Storm, Dragon's Majesty, and Lost Thunder. So those sets are no longer available in standard Pokemon card play. And in general, these are 5 great sets that you can definitely collect. The best of the bunch was Ultra Prism, but a couple of months ago, Pokemon decided to reprint Ultra Prism, which is shocking, because why would you reprint a set that is about to rotate out? They did have a couple of reasons. Ultra Prism always had a small print run, so I can definitely see why they want to up the print run for Ultra Prism. A little bit late in its life, but it is what it is. If Ultra Prism was not reprinted, it would be the best set to collect out of these 5 for sure. As of right now, it's still a pretty solid option, but I would actually recommend Dragon's Majesty, because Dragon's Majesty is the holiday set for that year, and it was not as popular as Shining Legends or Hidden Fates, but it's still a holiday set, and by far the Elite Trainer box in this set is already starting to increase in value. If you don't have a Dragon's Majesty Elite Trainer box in your collection, I think that's the best one out of all these different sets. The other big one that I can see for sure is Celestial Storm. That was a great set, as well as Lost Thunder. So actually all of these sets were really good. If you are looking to have some of these inside of your collection. I wouldn't see any issues with one of every booster box. Long term, you're more than likely to increase your value over time. Finally, I'd like to share with you guys a Pokemon card article written by the New York Times in 2001, as this article completely encapsulates what people thought about Pokemon card at the time, which was that Pokemon card was a passing fad and something that you can expect to disappear in the near future from the year 2001. This one quote is absolutely amazing. On eBay, the highest bids for the first edition base set Charizard, a rare Pokemon card once valued at $375, has been $100 lately. Wow, that is just amazing. $100 for a first edition base set Charizard. Can you imagine what you would have been like if you could go back to 2001 and purchase, 4 or 5 of those? You're looking at a massive increase in value. Hindsight 2020, we can say that a first edition base set Charizard is worth $50,000 to $75,000 nowadays. But back in those days, if you were trying to sell one, you had to settle for the price of $100 for one of these first edition base set Charizard. The prices for some of the packs were as high as $5 a pack, and we're now selling for $1. These were some of the first Pokemon card sets, so that includes base set, fossil, and jungle. A first edition base set pack is now going for thousands of dollars. So this article is absolutely amazing. We can really look at the past, and I can really say that one of the biggest factor in collecting is time. A lot of people do not factor time into the equation. When Pokemon was brand new, $375 for a first edition Charizard was insanely expensive. It was a brand new IP. Pokemon was still a very young brand. To spend $375 for literally a cardboard was just unheard of at the time for a lot of these new games. So it's really cool to see that some people definitely took risk in joining the hobby back in those days. Some of the older collectors like Gary has a massive collection of Charizard nowadays worth millions of dollars, but it was definitely a risk back then. And I think this one quote really summarizes the article really well. Brian Wallows, a collector, dove into the Pokemon fad in 1999, but these days he is back buying and selling Beanie Babies. So if you guys want to read the whole entire article, I highly recommend you check it out. I will have a link to the New York Times article in the description, as it really covers a lot of things about the early days in Pokemon card collecting, covers all the fad, people selling Pokemon cards in binders in the mall, as well as all these books written about Pokemon cards during the time. Yes, that's right, books written about Pokemon cards where people cover all kinds of tips and tricks for collecting and what the prices on cards were, because you really didn't have much of an internet yet. Nowadays, of course, all of this information is readily available, so boy, has the hobby changed, and it's always fun to look back and see what it once was like. Alright everybody, that's the end of today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Are you guys excited for Vivid Voltage, and are you excited for the amazing rares? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear about what some of your guys' most amazing pulls are. Maybe it's going to be an amazing rare soon. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.